thing.
Yeah, let's go and start this thing. Oh man, welcome to the MVP.
Man's
The Verzuz podcast. Hey.
You heard we back here for another week, man. Give you the podcast that only we can give you. The fellas at MVP. You heard. Man, we out here stretched out thin today. You know what I'm saying? We got the boy Greg with us. And we got the boy Book.
Yeah.
That's right.
So can you show the people where you at?
Yeah.
Opposite.
Nigga, it's pitch black out here. You can't see shit.
That's fine. Opposite.
Yeah, we good. Operational security, we good.
Thank you. Franz trying to get you locked up. No, sir.
Well, Book is outside.
Government employees and
everything
contractors.
he can do to get on this podcast today, and we appreciate the brother. You know what I'm
man, we do.
So only part of this podcast is going to be shot the day we do the podcast. We're going to give you guys the Verzuz battle recap with him and good Wi-Fi. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man. But I'm happy we got the fellas here, man. We in here getting it in, man. Book, tell us. You was telling us a story, man. What's going on?
Oh man, so all right. So last night, I worked the night shift. You know what I'm talking about? For those who can't tell, nigga, it's not a black background. It is literally the sky. Okay, so I worked the night shift out here, and I got off in the morning. Like right now, it's 3:40 in the morning for me. I got off work, and I went to McDonald's because I was hungry. Okay, they got a 24-hour. As I'm driving, you know, I get my food. I feel good, you know what I'm saying? I got my little microwave pancakes, and you know, I'm talking about some orange juice. And I'm on the service road because I moved to a new building. So I pull up next to a cop. All right. Now it's a red light. All right. Now all of us know that when you pull up to a cop, you make sure everything is on A1. All right. All right, so I'm good. I don't have my phone in my hand. I ain't doing shit. We have to stop at the stoplight. Okay, it's about a good minute. We pull off. Now I didn't speed off. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. Burn rubber, the tires, no shit like that. I pull off. Next thing I know, this nigga pulled behind me, blaring his siren. I'm like, what the fuck? The only thing in my mind is like, okay, was this service lane? Was this not like a 2-lane street? You know what I'm saying? Like, was I supposed to be one behind everybody else? This is my first thought. So this nigga pulls me over, you know, comes to the window. First of all, he don't speak English. You're supposed to have somebody with you. You're supposed to the police officers now are supposed to ride with 2 cops. All right. Well, 2 officers in 1 vehicle because they had a situation out here where 1 officer ended up getting stabbed early in the morning. I'm talking about 7 in the morning. During bright time in a residential area where the cars just kept going like nothing was happening. Okay. What? Yeah, got stabbed to death by some Syrian. Okay. Lo and behold, they found a Syrian and the video of him of what they did. Yeah. So after that happened, they said, you know what? No, you're gonna ride with a partner. All right. At least somebody who can speak English.
Right.
I didn't have that luxury today. So it's an Arabic dude just talking. And I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, man. So, you know, he's asking for the license. I give him the license. He said something about a card. I'm like, what card? I was like, you have my license. And he's like, the card. And I'm like, oh my God, man. I'm just making this shit difficult as fuck. So the insurance, he said, yes. Okay. And I was like, why'd you pull me over? And he was like, you know, I know English, but music allowed. And I'm like,
wow.
What? Because my music, dog. Now I'm sitting in the car. I'm not about to pull up to no police officer blasting music, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And like, dude, come on, man. Seriously. And we was sitting at the light for a minute. And then as soon as I pull off, then you want to tell me that come on, bro. Like, stop playing with me, man. Now I can sit in the car and talk in regular tone, regular voice, and hear everything that I'm saying clearly and hear my exhales. I know my music's not loud.
You say, hear my exhales.
So that's and my exhales, brother. You don't talk about the music's not loud. All right. I know it's not loud. I know what loud music sounds like. Okay. So now, how it sounds on the inside might not be how it sounds on the outside. You know what I mean? But it's sure as hell is not loud inside the car. So, dude, gave me a ticket, and I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, if my music's loud, I could easily just turn it down. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
what you giving me a ticket for? So
Wow.
anyway, dude gave me a ticket, but he took my driver's license at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came back to the car, I got my ticket and the insurance. I was like, my driver's license. And he was like, oh, you could pick it up, go to this, this station and later. Later means a few days because it has to populate in the system. Then you have to pay the fine. And then I have to go down there and go pick up my damn license. So that probably won't even be till Sunday because these motherfuckers take off Friday and Saturday as if both days are the weekend. And then on Sunday, they returning to work. So they act like it's a Monday and be like, fuck that. I just got back to work. I'm going to chill some more. I probably won't get my shit till Monday. So that's all yesterday. So when I come in last night to work, I got a flat tire.
Oh Lord.
So that's how my shift started with a flat tire. I'm like, nigga, like y'all niggas is fucking with me. This goddamn car shit. Like, so yeah, man, that's just what it is out here. So that's my lifestyle right now. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get my license back. So I can't drive. I can drive on base, but I can't drive. You know what I'm saying? Outside the wire, and if that something happens, like I ain't got my license. So
I got you.
yeah, one of them. It's one of them things. So.
Not gonna lie, you've been in so many
Crazy.
accidents. I probably would have took your license a long time ago, just to be real with you. Probably would have been took your shit. I think that was good stuff. You probably looked at the little scanner thing and said, "Nah, take this nigga shit. Nah, hell nah."
Yeah, they
I've
started
never had
looking
an
at
eye, but nah, son.
He said Booker? He said Booker,
Yeah.
no.
What? Oh yeah,
Accident,
take this shit.
accident. No, let me take this. You know what I'm saying?
Saving the streets of Kuwait.
Oh
Yeah.
man, so
Man, I'm glad. Hopefully your
right.
day get better though, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
We'll knock it out. I know what you guys are waiting for. You guys are waiting for our Fat Joe Ja Rule battle review.
It's crazy. I'm
That,
dressed. I'm dressed in the color scheme. If you see the
I
hat,
see. I see.
I wore the camo hat for a reason today.
Mhm.
I see you.
And hold on, I almost dropped the phone and hung up on y'all at the same goddamn time. And I got on the olive green shirt. You know what I'm talking
I
about? Like
see
I
you.
came prepared. I can't. Yo, I'm ready for war, nigga.
I did not. Not at
But
all. I didn't want to be associated in
it's
no
all right.
way.
It's all right though. It's all right. We're gonna
Yeah.
give you that. We're gonna give you that. We're gonna deliver that. For sure.
I just want to let y'all know we're gonna give y'all that good smooth review at the end of this podcast.
Yes,
We
sir.
will.
He might not
We're
be
gonna be
dressed the way
indifferent.
he got. He might not be dressed the way
There
he
you
got
go.
on now. Just to be, he was ready, but he won't
Yeah.
might not be ready when we start back. Oh man, yo man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all coming in here.
Yes.
You heard?
Yes, we do.
Yo, the
Yes, we
boy
do.
G, man,
What's up now?
you not gonna be here later when we do this review.
Mm-mm.
Two of us was right and two of us was wrong. Our job is not to say who was right, who was wrong. My only job right now is to give you the platform because you won't be here when we have the versus review, the in-depth one. This is gonna be like a little versus teaser right here.
I got you.
Give you the platform, Greg, and I want to hear what you got to say about the verses, man.
Yeah, don't go too hard, G. Don't go too hard. Go too hard.
Oh man, where do I start? The DJs was pretty good. DJs was not bad. Not bad. What's his name? DJ Tech, right? DJ Tech, is that his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the same
Jadakiss. It's the
yeah,
lock
yeah,
DJ.
yeah, with Kiss. So I like that part of it. I like how Fat Joe came out, all the chains, you know what I'm saying? Like how Book said, you know what I'm saying? In his military green, that was about probably one of the two highlights I had for the whole night when he came out. Not even gonna lie to y'all, I didn't even watch the whole battle. After round two, me and Patricia started watching Queen Sugar. I was about to leave the whole group on me because these two niggas, they mean game is. It's what is it from? Michelin star. So Patricia was like, "You're not gonna watch it no more." I said, "Why? Why am I gonna watch this? Just massacre on all levels." But it was a highlight when Remy came out. I do like Remy a lot. But it was funny how Ja was just saying, you know, save him, you know, Remy can't save. I was like, oh man. But yeah, shout out to Joey Crack, man. At least he tried. But you know, there's a lesson learned in failing, and that's it. I don't have nothing else to say. Queen Sugar was good though. Queen Sugar was good.
So to you,
yes.
Fat Joe lost.
Did he lose? He shouldn't have showed up.
This is drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because you said it was me and you, and then Greg and and Cody. Yeah, that's how we did it. So I'm trying to make sure my drinks are solid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you getting a drink from Cody?
No, from you. It was me, you. I think we.
Oh, you right. You right.
Booking Cody was the other one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Long Island, whatever. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Hey, I'll tell you now, man. Cody missed this. I ain't got to say this later. I can say this right now, nigga. I got expensive taste right about now. I'm about to get something fancy on your ass.
Yeah, he gonna tell somebody. He gonna tell somebody.
I'm telling you right now, man.
I'm about to get some Louis. Yeah.
He gonna tell me what I had.
How you gonna tell me what to drink? I'm a drink. You know what I'm talking about?
Nigga, I didn't put no tab on you, nigga. That's why I said I don't know what I want. I don't really drink beer, but I put all the drink. I put all the little alcoholic emojis.
Book, if hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you be able to come by the house, I'm gonna have some Lobos because I found some from my neighbor. He worked at Specs, so he said they got it at Specs. So I'm gonna go over there and get some Lobos. Right. So,
they got
man, it was a what'd you say?
They got it for real. I'm on that bottle.
Yeah. That's what he told me today. He worked at Specs.
Okay.
And they do military discount too. So but I'm like, man, like get it for, you know, he was like, yeah, the highest bottle's like, I think he said like 100 or something like that. And then he said the lowest bottle's like 35. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out, see how it is. But yeah, man, it was a good battle visually, but sonically, it was not close. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was not close, man. So Fat Joe, I guess he needed a break. Like, what was the rounds for? Why did they do the?
Well, okay.
He had to change clothes.
I mean, I know y'all
they always do. They always do the rounds, and they always do a break. I don't think there's never been. Maybe the Jadakiss and Dipset one was the only one that didn't break in between.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, I didn't see no break.
Well, but everybody else do.
Gucci and Jeezy don't want no break either. Was it?
Yeah, well, I want to say it was.
Rick Ross, no. Rick Ross and 2 Chainz, no break.
No break. Fab and what's the name?
DMX and Snoop Dogg, no break. Like
I'm like a whole bunch of people was having breaks.
Really?
I think Monica and Brandy maybe.
DJ played or something.
They did the same thing they did on this one.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. But the fact that they left, I was just like,
they did it on the one Steve Harvey did.
And them old niggas, they old, man. You know they bladder. They bladder. They gotta go.
Let me look at who all did the verses, man. A lot of people took a break, man.
Really? Wow.
112 and Jagged Edge, no break.
No break.
Nelly and Luda, no break.
What was the one book? The Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire?
That's what Franz was saying. They took a break. They old though, man. They got back.
Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown took a break.
Old niggas too.
Yeah, you right.
Even Trina, I think, took a break. Even Trina took an intermission.
Who did Trina battle?
Eve.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One no break with Alicia Keys and John Legend. Swiss Beats and Timberland, they was in there sweating all day. No break.
I I know they didn't take.
Nah, man, the break is not the break ain't part of the show, and that wasn't a break, man. That was like at least a good 30 minutes, bro.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember that.
He was doing that just to change. Y'all might be right. I felt like it was part of the show because so many.
I did too, but
like
I
a lot
was
of
just
people
like,
doing the break.
I'm telling you, when they said round 2, and I saw the Sweet Lou come back out, you know what I'm saying, for Fat Joe, I said, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, no, this.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna save my takes because I got a lot of shit to say about this.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. I'm not about to be baited because there's a lot of stuff I won't talk about. You know what I'm saying? I kept the files. So I made some files. I didn't keep no files on you.
But I think I just gonna put it right here. You know what I'm talking about? Somewhere right here. Man, as y'all see, you know what I'm saying? We did a quick wardrobe change. We back to tell our version of the Verzuz recap. You know
yes, sir.
You heard the boy G had to say, man. Now it's time for us to get into the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna talk about what happened that night on the Verzuz battle. Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. And I felt like we should have broke it up anyway because we was the only two that was right about it anyway. We knew that was what was going to happen. So I only figured it right for us to, you know what I'm saying? Greg got his little shit out the way. You a loser. Get out of here. You want to hear us break it down now. You know what I'm talking about?
He was in there selling bologna sandwiches. It's not my fault. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, yo, Book, man, talk to the people, man. How you felt about it, bro? How the battle went?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everything in between and all of that. I went in there very confident, you know what I'm saying? And then I walked away cocky. So I is the opposite of what Jadakiss says, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. No, nigga, I walked in there confident, walked away cocky. I wish a nigga would say something stupid to me right now about my nigga Ja Rule, okay? That nigga rules supreme, reigns supreme, the supreme ruler. You know, what they give you in school to measure with? A ruler. That nigga handled his business, brother. You know what I'm talking about? When it's not guidelines and it's not laws, you follow the rules, nigga. My nigga did exactly what he was supposed to. He did not let me down because I felt so bad. Like I have been on a losing streak with my picks. No, I was right. I was correct. I was correct with Bow Wow. So I saved some face there. But it's like I took 5 L's off of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just a notorious ass whooping like none other. And I'm glad to say that I can finally celebrate, you know what I'm talking about? Because the Verzuz is just a celebration anyway. But I'm glad I can actually celebrate the Verzuz the way that I intended to, you know, in the initial proceedings, you know what I'm saying, before the evening began. And you could tell. I'm not gonna lie to you, like when Fat Joe came out, right? I said, "Oh, he war ready." Okay. Oh, y'all must have forgot. All right then. Yeah, all right. When he hit me with one of those, I was like, "Well, goddamn, nigga, did I forget something?" I so forgot, or I don't remember. He had me confused. Like, brother, what the fuck about to happen today? You know what I'm saying? So, but then Ja came out and he played. You know what I'm talking about? He played one of his records, a throwaway, like he wasn't gonna use it. And yeah. After that, it was all downhill, nigga. You gotta get these hits, nigga, in abundance, nigga. Like, yo, hey, man, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was thoroughly entertained, even though somebody got their ass handed to him. Like, I was thoroughly entertained, man. You know what I'm saying? The talking made you think that a nigga was still in it. He was like, a body? Where? Like, bro, you a walking zombie right now, Joe. Oh, hey, man, but I was thoroughly entertained, man. I love the camaraderie that they showed towards one another. You know, the energy from both of them. You know, they both performed. You know what I'm saying? Loved it, man. The guests, and some stood out more than others. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that. But yeah, man, I definitely, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. I was in, I was where I was, and I told y'all when that nigga come on and he was like, "Let me hear you say, yeah, nigga, I was in there with my head, yeah." Like, yo, I had a great time, bro. I was singing every fucking song. You know what I'm talking about? He started this shit. Shout out to Soldier Boy. You know what I'm saying? I started this. Yeah, nigga. I am the singing rapper, nigga. I started it. Yo, man, Ja was on, man. My nigga, he made me proud. He made me proud, bro. That nigga made me proud, man.
Yeah, I was definitely happy, man. He came out there. He was up there. You could tell he was in his bag early, man. He knew what he had, and he knew what Fat Joe had wasn't good enough, and that's how he was going. That's how he was coming. Doggone. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Pretty much, I followed the same things you were saying. But I kind of want to go into where Joe went wrong at. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me get this list real quick.
Okay.
Be right back. I do got a list.
No problem. Why you getting your list together? I just want to say, Joe.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. I just didn't want to be sloppy, dusty. You know what I'm talking about? Walking away on the show. You know what I'm talking about? I'm right here. I got that bitch.
The boy Joe, he tried to Jada Kiss the Locks the situation. He went, got the DJ. He told him to play all them hits, all to try to win the crowd over. And when he came out, he had the momentum. But Ja Rule was smart. That's what I want to start with that. Ja Rule didn't come right out. Ja Rule waited. You know what I'm talking about? He let some of that momentum dissipate, and everybody looking like, where did you nigga Ja Rule at? Like, what's going on? So now, instead of it being hype, we worried about where Ja Rule at. Chess matches. You can't do what another nigga do and think it's gonna work on another nigga. That's real prepared. Yeah. So I think that was his first mistake or mishap. How you feeling on that, man? Am I right or wrong? What's going on?
You very wrong. You very wrong. Okay. You very wrong.
What's
the first mistake was accepting the verses in the first place. You know what I'm talking about? That was your first
about
mistake.
The night of, man.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. You know what, dog? I say this humbly and respectfully. I think Technician has overstayed his welcome.
Oh no.
Because he was in there playing the same shit. And shout out to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into all of that, but you cannot play Hit 'Em Up in New York in the Garden and expect people to just be feeling that. I didn't like that. I thought that was tasteless, nigga. That's like if they go to Cali and they play Who Shot You, even though that's not literally, that record wasn't directed for, Pac, but he took it as that. This nigga actually made a record talking about fuck your bitch in the set. Like, Nick, what the fuck? How you play that? And nigga, I'd have threw a tomato, a carrot, a cucumber. I'd have found a nigga who threw a flipper or a shoe at George Bush. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You not playing that in here. You can play any other Tupac song. You can't play that one in New York, bro.
It's been too long, man. And he passed.
That's cool, man. But I don't, man. Come on, bro. You gotta have a little bit more class and respect, knowing where you at. If they would have played that in New Jersey, that's fine. You playing it in New York, man. Like, it's a phenomenal. I like the record. I just want to let that be known. But I wouldn't go to New York and play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man. But I think Tech, he's feeling himself a little bit too much. Gave that nigga a microphone. He loud as fuck in it. Like, bro, you need to be playing. And this is to your point, though. Tech did do a phenomenal job. He alley-ooped it. It's just that when Joe caught it, he finger rolled it. He didn't Gerald Green windmill it and dunk that bitch. You know what I'm saying? He tried to finesse finger roll that. Fillet. You know what I'm talking about? And because Tech was playing joints by 50. How you said chess match.
Yeah.
He playing a lot of 50 tracks. And I'm like, oh, y'all niggas is nasty.
What he was trying to do was he'll play like the beat and he'll cut it off and go to something else. Then he'll play like half a verse and then cut it off and go to something else. I'm like, we see what you're doing, man.
Like he was doing his part. I just don't care to hear that nigga. And I don't care to see no DJs DJing for over an hour when the show's supposed to be starting. Like, let's get that understood. Like, nigga, I don't need to be turned up. I'm turned up already. waiting for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wait long enough, 2-3 weeks for this damn event to happen, not for the event to be taking place, and then y'all are putting on a show, nigga. This ain't a DJ battle, bro. I'm here to see Ja Rule and Fat Joe in that order, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? In that order. So I think Joe messed up with his first track. He set the wrong tone. And nigga played Flow Joe, No Joe. We don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? He had some other tracks that he could have really got into, or even like switched them around that might have been a little bit more suitable. But you could see how Ja came out, man. Like, that nigga wasn't playing with you. You should have changed your whole goddamn game plan right then and there on the spot. Should have called audible. Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got to read defense, man. You got to read the defense and play better offense. That's it, man. Because, you know, he was on offense first. Fat Joe started. You know what I'm saying? You're on offense, bro. You got to set the tone. He didn't do that. He didn't do that.
Yeah. It was annoying me. Joe was trying to talk his shit. It just, his shit wasn't making sense the way he was saying. It was like, it was entertaining, but it was like a nigga that don't know how to talk shit, and he just fussing. And I know Joe got better snaps than that, but he kept on saying, today's hits are not yesterday's hits. I'm like, that don't make sense. I was like, you playing old songs too? You just played Big Pun, like, and you're not even on the song. He said, I'm like, what?
I produced it.
Yeah, he said I executive produced it. That's even lower down than producing.
Like, what was you?
Man, yo, shout out to Joe though. You know what I'm saying? But
he tried to stand his ground. He did what he could, man.
But it didn't make your battles. What you were saying didn't make no sense. Ja Rule, I'm glad he said yesterday's hits, today classics. Like, come on, man, that's just common sense.
You're right. They're called classics, nigga. And then had the crowd engaged. Yesterday's hits are classics. Like, Ja won the crowd early. That's all I know. He won the crowd fucking early and didn't let off from there. It started with holla holla. I mean, not holla holla. Can I get a fuck you? Like, as soon as that, what? Yeah.
By far, it was. I didn't think I was gonna see an ass whooping like that since Jada, but then it seemed like it came right back. The next one is another ass whooping. Now I like how Joe tried to play it off. Joe said, you know, nobody wanted to get in there with my brother, so I wanted to make sure he got his flowers. Yeah. You ain't sound
we
like
know
that.
We know he got 17 number ones. We know, man. Everybody was scared to get in there with him. Hey, man, you should have been scared too, bro.
Definitely should have been
scared too. You shouldn't have stepped on that stage with somebody that's out of your stratosphere, brother. Like, this is not the platform for you to be kind, my guy. You know what I'm talking about? This is the, like, hey, man, I could fuck with it too. Like, I got shit too. So
I think he should have went with like a Nori or something like that. I think him and Nori
would have been a little bit better for him. A little bit more closer. He would have won that one, actually. I think I like Nori, but I think, well, I gotta count all of Nori's like CNN shit, but Capone and Noriega joints. But I think that'd have been a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? That'd have been a better matchup for sure.
Way better matchup. Yeah. Well, let's stop. We already know who won. We told them that. Everybody knows Ja Rule won. Let's get into the highlights. And I know where you're going with it, so I'll just let you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I know where you're going.
I'm gonna get there. Okay. I am gonna get there. Okay. The highlights was, the highlights, man. I'm trying to avoid that first off, but fuck it. The highlights were the features. Okay, put it on me. You know what I'm saying? I loved him bringing out Lil Mo. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a huge fallout. Vita as well. Like, and I told y'all this. I said, yo, if he bring Vita on stage, that's a done deal for that. Like, I don't care what Joe play. Joe could play his biggest hit against that. Nigga, he went diamond off of that track. You know what I'm saying? Off of that single, that nigga went diamond on his album. Okay, Pain is Love. So, bro, I don't know how you would beat that. And when Lil Mo came out, I was like, okay, that's good, that's good. So I know he's gonna do I Cry. You know what I'm talking about? I know he's gonna do that because she's there. Brought Vita out, and I was like, because on IG they had like, who do you think will be guest, or who do you expect? Who do you think you're gonna see? I put Vita. I was right. I wish it was like for money or something. You know what I'm saying? But I was correct. You only get to vote once or type your answer once. So I said Vita. You know what I mean? That was a big moment for me. You know what I'm saying? Iconic moment. And then, the down moment, because I'm gonna get back to the highs, but the down moment was just Nelly. I didn't understand why the nigga was there. I don't care if that nigga's on the track or not. Like, get it poppin'. Like, that ain't it, bro.
Bro, I don't even remember that song.
I truly don't either. I truly don't either. And then you had the nerve to play Hot in Here. But your voice was jacked up, bro. Like, what was up with you?
It sounded crazy.
That thing was terrible.
You should play something like Country Grandma or something like that, man. Like,
that thing was terrible, bro. I'm like, okay, is there a Hot in Here remix that I'm not tracking with Fat Joe on it? This is what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought this was something that I didn't know. Maybe it was an underground hit or something. I didn't know. You know what I mean? But that was not the case. But yeah, I didn't need Nelly there at all. Back to the highs. Shout out to all the ladies that did show up, and two most notably. Okay, I'm sorry, but for Remy Ma, I couldn't find a video that's gonna match Ashanti. You know, who was other highlight. But you know, Remy Ma was out there looking like a goddamn like a transformer. You know what I'm talking about? Looking like Bumblebee when he got his voice back. That, oh my gosh, she was out there looking good. Did a motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Came out to the ante up like, she said, save him, Rim. Yeah. Like, she was doing everything to help that nigga stay afloat, but that's only one. You know what I'm talking about? And honestly, like when it was going down and she came out, like the feel, you know what I'm saying? Like it made me like, oh. And I told y'all like Twins, Deep Cup, like that's my shit. Like, cause Pun more so than Fat Joe. Yeah. Like Pun's verse on that joint is fucking crazy, and she did phenomenal emulating what he did. You know what I'm saying? I can't even literally. I can't. You know what I'm saying? All these, I still can't. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, that's that Bronx shit. Like I loved it, man. And off of that alone, it made me want to give them the point. And during the show, I did give them the point. But when I sat back and I thought about it, like, you know, let me think about it. Between me and you, like, yo, and Christina Milian, man, fuck out of here. Point. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, shout out to Remy, man. Remy was looking spectacular. Shit. You know, she was talking shit to Pop and Fly. Loved it. You know what I'm saying? She has stage performance without having to do much. It's like she got like an aura. You know what I'm talking about? Because she really shot niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Shot bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe everything she said. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so when Annie Up came out and she was like, clap that, yo, I believe all of what you did, what you said. Because you was up north for 7 years, for 7 summers and 6 winters, or whatever, 6 winters and 7. However she put it in her ball. You know what I'm talking about? I believe you. You one of them. You one of them ones. So, yo, she lets, and you in New York, so it's authentic. You know what I mean? It's verified. You know what I mean? But then we got into, you know, more Ja. And, you know, the guest that we all knew was going to come out. Now, up until this point, you know, I messed up because we did a take where it was Fat Joe's birthday. We had recorded an episode, and I meant to highlight and shout out Ashanti was looking fucking, oh my God. She had on the blue dress, people. If y'all know the blue turquoise sequence dress that she had on, it was looking like, whew, you know what I'm saying? And I meant to say, yo, she the beauty of the week is what I wanted to bring. Like Jet Magazine, like we got what they do, beauty of the month. I think we got to find some way not to, you know, bash nobody or be sexist or anything like, but just be like, man, she really caught my eye this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not even thinking about you, but you just stop time when I saw you for just a second. You know what I'm saying? So and she did it again that night. And man, when she came out looking like, oh my God, just scrumdiddlyumptious delicious. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I said, I ain't gonna lie. Mesmerized, yo. I was in here singing all of that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even rapping the parts. I was singing the shots and shit. You know what I'm talking about? She was like, you know, when she put the was like, to the ladies, I was like, baby, like I was with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, Ashanti had me ready to do anything. You know what I'm talking about? And I didn't know she had a couple moves, man. She was moving around on the stage, man. I don't know if she's an expert at the class that we showed earlier. I don't know if this is going to be earlier or after.
That's later.
Oh, this is after. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm ahead of time. Don't worry about it. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But it looked like, yo, she should have been the one coaching that class. She was in there like, God damn, Shanta, I did not know you could like roll your body and make that simple shit look so fucking. Oh my God, yeah, she was with it. Then you know what I'm saying, I had great times and great vibes and great energy, man. I'm telling you, like, it was something about Ashanti. I'm sorry. It was really something about her when she hit the stage. You felt it. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was like, they exploded. And they did the hits, man. They did the motherfucking hits. You went from that one, and then you know how Fat Joe capitalized. Oh, whoa, come here, baby. I love you, Joey. I love you. Like, yo, you know, she got that laugh and shit. You know, like that shit. Yeah, I don't know. Right about now, nigga, I'll take it. Right about now, how she was looking, I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Baby, just laugh for me. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking awesome to me. But you know, I had to beg this girl to come out and perform with Ja Rule, and then I dropped that, and then you know they play What's Love. That's my shit. Man. I love that crap. I love that track. I don't know if I froze. I hope it comes back. Okay, there we go. All right. So when they play What's Love, man, like I love it, man. But you know, and then Joey showed more of his personality, like exactly how he was dancing in the music video. That's what Nick started doing. You know what I'm talking about? So it was exactly how I said it would end, is exactly how it played out. You know what I'm saying? Like them performing that together, that was huge, man. That's his biggest record. You know what I'm saying? To this day. Bigger than Lean Back, bigger than All the Way Up, all them tracks. What's Love is his one in his portfolio.
But do you give that point to him?
I did, because he did the most. He did all the rapping.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But Ja Rule, he said he wrote the hook.
How they produced it? They called it. I don't think you saw it. I was watching his. He did a podcast. He was doing a recap of what happened on the Verzuz, and he was talking. I
watched some of it. I watched when they all four got together.
Yeah, and he was talking about that track specifically. You know, going through puns passing and things like that. Yeah. And he said, you know, Ja was at the funeral and yada yada yada, and then they just hit him up, and it was like, hey, we got this record for you. Come down to the studio, and it was that record. So they produced that and gave it to him. For you. Exactly, but I mean, still, Joe had to craft the lyrics and you know put it together to make it what it is. But I can't give him that point. I'm gonna give it to Joe. I'm gonna give it to Joe. I was just going 50-50, like I said I would, but I said nah. I'm gonna let Joe, because he really got into his bag with that one. You know what I'm saying? He performed it, but Joe was like, hey, I'm gonna rock with it too. Like, I stay over there. Yes, I gave that one to Joe. He didn't have many. I felt bad. He needed it. He really needed it. And it didn't make a difference. You know what I'm talking about? But he needed it. You know what I'm saying? The boy was, what he said, you find them bitches in the crack house. You need to feed them, Joe. Like
I had was written down to talk about that one.
Like, he was bugging, man. He was bugging
for that shit. Like, yo, I don't understand why he said that. I understand you was in the moment, but come on, man. Like, you still love it today. And then Ja Rule tried to help him, like, bro, we calling women bitches? Like, come on, Joey. Don't do that, Joey. Like, and they still did. He was like, I'm like, he's still, like,
still didn't resonate with him. Yeah.
I was like, but I'm thinking, because Lil Mo came out and said she was triggered by it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess she had a drug problem and all that. but to me, it felt like he was talking about Vita. To me,
oh yeah, Vita.
Because just the aesthetics when she came out and stuff like that, I'm like, man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen her in a minute. And first time she come out, you talking shit about her on Verzuz stage. The most viewed verses of all time so far. It's like, come
Say
on,
that again.
man.
One more time for the rule.
Most viewed verses of all time so far. Yep,
Holla.
I thought it was a little tasteless. I ain't like that shit.
It was.
Joe did that, man. I was when he said, I was like, God damn, dog. Like I know who back in the back, and technically, if lucky he know Ashanti that good because she can feel it the same way. She can feel the same way about that because she knows she would murder with Jai and them. So it's like I don't even understand why you would say that. Like, you know what you're doing. And just like keep that shit to us, like me and you talking. Why you bringing people in the back and all that talking shit about them? I ain't like that shit.
Yeah, that's probably the only real sour thing, you know. To my dad, those comments, and that nigga taking a long ass intermission. Like I didn't understand that nigga. Don't nobody do that, bro. Don't nobody do that. Like that. Them two things was the only downers for me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like if I had to be real, but you know, even though Joe got his ass handed to him, you know what I'm talking about? It started off, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave all the way up to him over Living It Up, but I love Living It Up, but I gave him all the way up just because Remy was on stage. You know what I mean? Like I told you, like Bumblebee was looking good for me. You know what I'm talking about? So it started off sloppy. It's already 5-1. And then, you know, the John Blaze still not a player. I don't care how he tried to dress that up.
Yeah,
I ain't giving you that. I gave down ass bitch. So it don't even matter. So that's 6-1. Next, haha versus Put It On Me, nigga. 7-1, 8-1. All I do is win. I gave that to him because I'm like, I love So Much Pain. But I get it's a bigger record, man. And you know what's crazy is I actually don't like All I Do Is Win. Win, no matter what. I never liked, you know, fuck that. It's my list.
It was cool. It's cool. It just got like burnt out. And when you hear certain songs,
I'm gonna give it the job.
Man, turn that shit
I'm
off.
gonna get at the job too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. It was 11-2 by round 13. It's already over.
My list already my list was worse than that. You remember when we was talking on GroupMe?
Oh yeah, you said maybe 9-1.
I ain't give him none of the first 10. I said, nigga, 10-0. That nigga 10-0 this nigga, man. Get him up out of here, man. Like I stopped counting after that. I said, fuck that, man. I ain't counting the rest of these. It's over.
I gave him What's Love. I could have tied it, but I gave What's Love is a better record. But I gave Always On Time over Make It Rain. You know what I'm talking about? And then I gave him Lean Back. You know what I'm talking about? The way he detailed it to me made me feel like, okay, well, that's a valid argument. Ja was like, 11 weeks, nigga. And then Joe was like, nigga, I was number 1 for 47 weeks. Yeah. There's only 52 in a year. I can't go against that. I don't care about the crowd participation. What's my motherfucking name? That shit. Like, loved it all, Ja. Loved it all. And I think Ja knew it was coming, so he had to like boost that one up. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking about a record that I would listen to first, I'm listening to I'm Real over Lean Back. That's just me. But I know Lean Back is it's one of them ones. You know what I mean? Like you can't deny it. You know what I mean? You can't deny it. When the white people going for it, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
To me, Ja Rule came out with a game plan, and you saw when it seemed like oh, he doing that? Okay, go to he went to the DJ, switched some shit up. Like I like the preparedness on Ja Rule part. I think Joe was trying to let Technique do a whole bunch of stuff too, but he's not your DJ. He the Locks DJ. He know what they get for them. He know how they gave it up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do the same thing them niggas doing, man. That nigga don't know you like that. Just to be real.
Because he's from the Bronx. That's why probably.
Yeah.
Text from the Bronx. So he's like, oh, okay, I got the home team. Everything BX would be next. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I get it, but I wasn't enough, man. My final score 15-4. 15-4. Because New York was the last track.
Yeah, it's a tie. Even though I'm still gonna give it to Ja Rule. Just still gonna give it to Ja Rule. Fuck it.
Okay, I ain't mad at it.
You just gave the other song Ja Rule wrote to what you call it, like shit.
Yeah,
I'll give it. That's Ja Rule song New York. That's Ja Rule played the trump card at the end. We gonna do this.
You know what?
Together.
If you put it like that, if you explain it that way, then yeah, I could give Ja the point because What's Love I gave to Joe. But
they gave you a ready-made record. All you gotta do is fill in your verses. Like you know what I'm saying? The hook and shit is what hit. I don't know Joe verses. Just to be real with you.
I tell you, dog, I know that Cody better bring out your black card. That's all I know, nigga. I got expensive taste, brother. Like, I'm not gonna get no regular shit. We going top shelf, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man,
I want to taste. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going top shelf. I said I don't know what I want. I don't know if I want some wine. I don't know if I want some champagne. You better hope they ain't got no Douce up in that bitch because I'm gonna try that. Is that champagne or is that liquor?
That's brown, man. It's like cognac, man.
Okay, so I might get some Douce.
It's like a brandy or cognac, some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I got some downstairs. I don't even drink.
I can tell I ain't no drinker, but I'm gonna be sipping something exquisite and exotic that night. Goddammit, I get two.
That ain't exquisite or exotic.
You know what I'm talking about? I get 2 drinks, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If I don't like one, I can pass that off. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, man, I got 2 drinks to see what I like on the house. You know what I mean? Like, woo! And no, this ain't no singles either, nigga. Like we said, drink. So if I want a double or a triple, nigga, that's all one drink, nigga. Pull it up, bitch. Pull it up.
Man, yo, but overall, great verses. Can't wait to see who the next contestants are. Heard a lot of talk about Busta Rhymes. Ain't nobody doing
Missy, man. I want Missy.
Yeah, Missy. I don't know. I don't know what's coming up next.
You know who?
What?
I lost respect for this nigga.
Who?
Before we get off of that, I lost respect for Diddy. He had the nerve, the balls to say that JD pretty much ain't in his stratosphere, and the only person he gonna come out for is Dr. Dre. Nigga, is you stupid or is you dumb?
Man,
JD got bangers.
I'm glad you said that because we literally were just on the game. I said the same exact thing. I think Diddy disrespectful as hell. I'm like, come on, man, don't do that. You just thinking about Bow Wow, man. Don't do that.
That boy got Chris Cross. He got the Brad when she was bubbling. Oh my god, he got Usher. Who had Usher first?
He
told. Look how that nigga.
He told JD. He said you ain't got no songs that people listen to at their weddings. He said people don't play Let's Get Married at their wedding. What? Are you serious? Like he said, are you serious? Like, come on, man.
This nigga,
like this Diddy, man. To me,
special brand is that's stupid.
I respect Diddy. You know what I'm saying? For the businessman, mogul, and his music ear. But does Diddy make beats?
No.
Does Diddy write music?
No, not at all. Don't worry if I write rhymes.
How does it really count for Diddy? If you're doing by record label, then I could give you that. Then maybe you should go against like Birdman. But if we talking about you making this, but if we talk about you who making the song, JD produced the songs and wrote for people, you're not in the same category. That's my thing. I think JD is a better producer.
The whole emancipation of Mimi. That nigga produced all that shit. We Belong Together. What's the other tracks on there like she got? But We Belong Together. That's all. Like this nigga make. Boy, that nigga write some shit.
Man, come on, man.
You can't dismiss that, brother, man. Like not like that, bro.
The nigga
not like
songwriter Hall of Fame. Like
not like that, man. Not like that.
Beats. And then he was trying to talk about that nigga studio. He was like, "Yeah, I got 3 studios in my house." He's like, "Man, I'm in the studio now. You outside?" He's like, "I'm in here. I stay in here." I'm like, "Bro, you disrespectful to the motherfucker, man." Shout out to Jay, but I ain't like that shit, man.
He don't have a track with Jay-Z. Not that I'm tracking.
I don't know. So he might have
like now
he might have
produced I Get Money remix. I don't count that with him, 50 and Jay. That don't count as a record for me because you don't have an actual record with Hove. JD does. Money ain't a thing.
I just like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I know Diddy has the ear. Like, yo, put this together with that, and let's hear this, or say it like this. But I'm like, how much credit can I give that a person that says that when you got another person that makes the beat, writes the lyrics, and all the other person do is just singing what he gave them. Like, I got to give him more credit than you. I'm sorry. I mean, no disrespect to Diddy, but JD been dropping hits for a long time.
JD should have been like, if anybody go against Dre, it's me, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you want to be real about it, but they gotta like, I don't know who could go against Dre, because Dre's shit is like hardcore. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know another producer that's like him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's gonna match well if you do Dre.
It's not. Like, the only other person I would want to hear, though he's not a producer like that, but I would like Pharrell. Like, I would take a Pharrell against Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Just if we talking like legendary beat selection, like off that alone, it can get that. It can be real close for both of them.
Somebody was saying that Dre and Diddy need to do an R&B battle. Like, who got the best R&B as far as
Dre? JD?
Not my bad. JD. And,
okay. That's JD about to win, bro. Like, you can only play Mary J. Blige so many times, brother.
He said he could beat JD with just Mary and Biggie, but I'm like,
no, he gonna need Total.
God, he lost.
No, he gonna win that. if he play Can't You See and Only You remix, yo, them points. I got you. Hey, Diddy, 2 points, nigga. JD can play the biggest tracks of his career, bro, by the biggest artists. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Them 2 points right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm giving you that.
Man, he got some stuff, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I thought that was tasteless, though.
Yeah,
so,
I
wanted to make sure I threw that out there.
Mad disrespectful, man.
Yeah.
Mad disrespectful. But thank y'all. Well, shoot, I don't have to do no outro. We just keep on going.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah. Who got something to talk about, man? Like, what you got? I know, Book, you said you had a couple topics you wanted to talk about.
Man, let's get to it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go and have some fun.
Wait, let's cut now. Go ahead, Book. Let's go ahead and get it. Thank you, Greg. Shit, I don't even know how this shit gonna cut together. We're gonna have to cut this.
We good, man.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I trust your editing skills, man. So we good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something, make it look halfway decent, and we're gonna cut back to this shit. I was gonna put it at the end, but it was shit. We had to talk about it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But come on, man. What you got, bro?
Hey, man, going on. I was online and on the gram. I sent you the video on IG as well. I was enamored by something that I saw. It was about that twerk work, that stick work, that riding. They got a class for this. It appears. It appears.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Women learning how to ride the dick. Okay. Franz, can you throw that up on there for me real quick, man? Let the people see that. Hey!
Hold up. My bad.
Hey.
Well, there's more?
Hey.
My bad, Book. Before you talk, somebody missed it. One more. My bad.
Hey, throw that thing up there. Hey, toot that thing up, mommy, make it work. Yeah, I felt like one of them types of, you know what I'm talking about? Wasn't that Huey? Rest in peace, man. I felt like that, bro. Yeah, I was like, man. I don't know where they come up with this stuff, man, for real. But I saw that and I was like, so we got dick riding classes for novices and beginners, is what you're telling me now, huh? Bring your knee pads and your pillows. Like, why, nigga? Like, what I want to know though is if your lady was any lady that you was dealing with, y'all ain't gotta refer to or relate it to your wife because we ain't gonna do that. But just say if your woman wasn't good at, doing what she's doing, would you send her to this class? Like, is this a class that you could say, hey baby, you need to go on and sign up for that? I'm saying, I mean, you got the inspirational coach in the background. Work it, work it. I'm curious.
Oh man.
Let me like this out. Let me knock this out. Get this out the way. Me personally,
mate.
Yeah.
I don't see me like just if we ain't compatible like sexually. I don't see me sticking around like that anyway. So you probably wouldn't need to go to the class. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's awkward as hell. I think as a guy to be like, yo, you a little off rhythm while you're on it. Like I don't know what the fuck going on. I heard about this class. You know what I'm talking about? You might want to go to. Just bring a pillow and some knee pads, and then they gonna get you together. Me as a dude, I don't think I would say that. I don't think I would introduce that. I think I would just be like, yo, this ain't working out, and I'm gonna have to move on. But if love came in there and she was good in every other position, I think she would know her shortcoming and be like, babe, I'm going somewhere and I'll be back in about an hour and a half. And I would have to ask her, like, where are you going with my pillow and these knee pads? I think that'd be the question. That's what I would think would happen instead of me, the one telling her, like, yo, you slipping a little bit. You might want to go over here. And then you already packed your bag. Don't worry about what's in the bag. Just when you get there, take the shit out and put your knee pads on and all that.
See, and that's what I was thinking too, man.
Yeah, I don't think I could tell a woman like, yo, you're right. You just it's just not right. Like how you doing this? Yeah, it ain't right.
I'm telling them.
Yeah, I don't think I can say it, Greg. How you getting it, Greg?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Target, just buy her a nice soft pillow. Maybe firm too, but I buy two. So buy some good knee pads. I might even buy her knee brace. You know what I'm saying? 2 knee braces. You know what I'm saying? Ankle support, all that. Hey baby, what's this for? The other night, you was trying to do that thing, but it didn't work out like that. What do you mean? Just take this bag. I'll give you an address. Come back tonight and we practice. How about that? Like for real. Like I don't know how else to put it, man. But nah, it's I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, that's a good class. I need to see that video again.
Hold up, but before you go, I was thinking the same thing because it looked like a lot of freestyle. It didn't look like.
I need y'all. What I want y'all to do when you watch, come back to me because I watched. All right. Pay attention to the far right. Everybody that's watching, pay attention to the chick on the far right of your screen. All black.
The one with the army pants?
I don't think she had on army pants. I think she had just all black.
All black. Okay.
You'll see it.
I got you.
You're going to see it. She's literally on the end, in the back.
Cool.
Third, fourth row, fifth row, whatever. Check her out.
Watch it again. Let's.
Now, did everybody see the one on the far right in the back? When they said bounce it, and she broke it down, it looked like she didn't need to be in that goddamn class at all.
Not at all.
Whatsoever. She looked like she know how to hop on it and make a nigga come. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she look like she be taking souls with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, baby, we not going to start off on top with you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't no minute man. You ain't going to get me like that. This is our completion right there. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I don't think she belonged in that class at all. No. I saw some shout out to all the ladies who don't know how to do nothing on top. I hope that you're great in other positions. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe the sloppy toppy is dope. I don't know. But like if riding ain't your thing, don't hurt yourself and don't hurt me. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna hurt me. You're gonna do something that just isn't structurally possible. Okay. I don't need you to snap my rod. Okay. Like you can't glue this back. We not doing that. All right. So I saw a lot of stiff back women in there. Okay. Working their vertebrae and shit. That ain't gonna cut it, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I saw your spine was twerking. No, baby. Bounce that ass. You know what I'm talking
about? Man.
I feel like we need the Sports Center board so Dwayne could point out, like, you know, on the NFL, who this was.
The green, the one that was right next to the one in the black, all back. No ass. Like she had booty, but when I say no ass, like she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. No ass. Okay, there was one further up front. She had on the red bottoms. Okay, the red workout pants. Lord, I don't know what she was doing, but she need a savior, and I can't help her. There's no amount of coaching that's gonna help her at all. Like some of these souls is just false, and just riding ain't your thing, baby. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we got to get to at the end of the day. Just knowing that.
Franz, I think we need to watch it one more time. Just
one more time, and y'all can see what I'm talking about.
I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted for this music.
I thought you was going. I thought you was going.
I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. I don't know if this is a real song or not, but I feel like
I don't know either.
I don't know either. They might not hear bounce it. I might have to take the sound down.
Man, bounce it. Hey, if the sound ain't there, y'all just know that the instructor was in the back talking about bounce it. So when you see them change positions, you know what I'm talking about? That's when she screams that out. You know what I'm talking about? But the song, I actually like the song. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know the name of the song, but I like it. Like for them to be trying to do what they doing, for them to be trying to do what they're doing, it's fitting. It's fitting. It is a fitting track, you know. But as we know, well, as I know, there's a lot of girls that can do their thing. Like when the song come on, they can throw the ass to the wall. But when it's time to get in that bed, they lost. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know what the fuck to do. Like a lot of times it's like, you know, I've seen people like, okay, so like for instance, Miss Twerk right? When she throw her post up on IG, you know, she just be throwing that ass all over the place.
That's the real one right there. That's the
real hey, Darrell, I know, but what they say in the comments, can you do that on the dick though? Can you do it on the dick though? If you can't emulate that, I don't care to see it. I don't need it because it's a lie. It's a lie. Like when we see that, we be like, "Ooh, what that gonna feel like?" I don't mean what it's gonna feel like when I'm fully dressed and we just dancing in the club. No, what that gonna feel like if you put yourself in that position on top of me? Like, am I gonna get the same routine? No, I'm not. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get a subpar performance, and you're gonna be in that goddamn class trying to learn how to ride with pillows and knee pads. So
you better go get some knee braces and ankle pads. You know what I'm saying? Ankle braces.
So
I won't discourage.
You telling your old lady that?
I would not discourage any woman who knows her shortcomings of a certain position that feels as though, hey, my man might like this. Let me try something new. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell you to do it, but I won't tell you that, hey, you suck at riding. Guess what? I think you'll put one and one together when I don't put you in that position to do it. Like, damn, this nigga put me in the pretzel, you know, hung me upside down over the balcony. Like, we did all time, but this nigga don't never let me ride. Well, yeah, bitch, you kind of trash. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say so. Just take, you know what I'm saying? I give you the positions that you can handle. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be in there. I'll do everything, baby. Just take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just throw it back or throw it up when, you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on where we at with it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I like? Just do that. Just do that. Do that shit that I like. So, yeah, but riding ain't gonna get it. Riding ain't gonna get it. So if you ain't a born cowgirl, just you be all right. You be all right.
Oh man. Yeah, when he said that to me, I was like, hold up, what's going on? Because I didn't see nothing at first. I didn't see none of the words and nothing at first. The first time I watched it, I was like, what's going on? Okay. Oh, this is a class. Okay, I support it. I support it fully. I support the stripper classes. I support every class there is. I mean, be free, do you. As long as you love it, you love it, I love it. We good.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
It is time for your segment, the G.
Get my G money.
Yeah. Shout out to Corona Premiere. Shout out to Corona Premiere.
Nah, man, you like Ernie Johnson, man. You got a segment that's not sponsored. You know what I'm talking about?
Sponsored by nobody.
Trying to get a sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
EJ's Nito Saturday night. Sponsored by
EJ's
Nito Saturday night.
Oh man, yeah. Shout out to LGBTQ, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my royalties up. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ally. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I'm here.
Yo, people. Shout out to you all know what a nigga look like when he unprepared. Look, he was looking around. My shirt on. Shout out to the LGBT. Like, I'm an ally. Like, nigga, you know your spot, nigga.
I only had one thing, man. I thought I had two, but you.
Yeah, he came with fake news. He said he talking about Jay-Z buying the Broncos, and they said on the Breakfast Club that was false. Yeah. So what's the other Broncos? Yeah, he said he was trying to get an ownership group together and buy the Broncos. Him, Elon Musk, and somebody else. I forgot.
Oh, I thought it was just him and Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, my bad. I was going to say Elon
Musk. Nah, man. Just shout out to all my Latinos, Hispanics. It's Hispanic Heritage Month from today, September 15th, to October 15th. And the reason they do it between that, like, I guess, time frame is because so many different countries, you know, align themselves with being Hispanic or not. So, hey, this is live.
I'll chop it up.
Man. Anyway, shout out to all my Hispanics, man, and the LGBTQ, man. That's all I got.
Yo, shout out
to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. ¿Qué pasa?
Oh, you know what song I'm talking about?
What's up?
You know what that song I'm talking about? Adrian, shout out to you, brother. Okay.
Hold up. Let me make you big because you know how you and Adrian get. I want to make sure it's on you.
No, this is all kudos.
And y'all about to say
this is all kudos and
kudos.
Okay?
I don't know what it is, but I'm staying the fuck back.
This is all kudos and kulo. Okay.
You said kudos and kulo.
Kudos and kulo. Since we in Latin Heritage Month, kulo nigga ass. I'm bilingual with it, y'all. Watch out now. Yeah. So kudos and kulo.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this.
I'm stupid as hell. My fault. But anyway, shout out to AD because he was, Cody was giving him some flack about this, but I have no problems at all with Chloe. Lord, have mercy.
Ooh.
Dude is so big. Lord, have mercy.
Kardashian?
Haley.
No, Haley, Chloe, and Haley. Is it Haley? No, it's Chloe. That's Chloe's
his last name Bailey.
You talking about they sisters or something, right?
Yeah, they sisters.
Okay, I know you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
What about her?
Y'all didn't see her video. That thing is, oh my gosh, she is immaculate. She is spectacular in that thing right there. Like, oh my god.
I had to Google her age.
23 or 24.
Like, they be talking so much about this girl, and I feel like she about 16, but she 23. So you
23, 24. Yep.
23.
Yeah, So
I might wait about 2 years before I start watching videos.
That's why I don't want to watch it either, because I'm like,
I hear y'all.
We feel like she was 40, y'all.
I didn't know the video. Well, check it. I knew the song. From the snippets that you would hear online, I heard the lyrics of it, but I didn't know the video.
Is it both of them that sing?
They both sing. But this is her song.
I got you.
The other sister, she's gonna be in the Little Mermaid. So that's
really?
gonna be her
Is
thing.
she the main star in it?
Yep.
She's the Little Mermaid. She's the mermaid.
Oh,
She's
that's
Ariel.
cool.
Ariel.
Yep, that's cool.
So that's gonna be good. It is. But I wasn't expecting the video to be what the video was, but that video was that was something different right there. So shout out to AD, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the ones that he liked, you know what I mean? Like he enjoys her as an artist. But she is fine. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know she had it going on like that. I ain't gonna lie. The way y'all didn't see the video. So for the people who have, like, I didn't know she could move like that. I knew she could dance, but I didn't know she was cooking like that in the goddamn kitchen. You know what I'm talking about? If anything, she need to be the one instructing the fucking class for these girls that need to learn how to ride dick. Like, cause I know she ain't had no penis. So I'm trying to be nice, like, you know what I'm talking about, cause she's younger. I don't want to call it dick. You know? I know she ain't had no penis. No, this is good. I ain't said nothing crazy, man. How she was moving, like she well prepared. You know what I'm talking about? She's well prepared.
I need to make one, Greg, with me and you in it. You know what I'm saying? Franz and Greg don't.
Hold on. What y'all disagree about right now? A lot of times I know I say some shit. What you disagreeing about right now? That's what I don't know.
I just, like I said, I just don't feel comfortable. I feel like she's too young. We all closer to 40. So 20, anything below 25, I'm not.
Nigga, 40 is the new 20, nigga. I'm writing my book. I'm right where I need to be.
I got you, book.
Shout out to Ho.
I'm a married 40. So that's.
Okay. Wow, these niggas is
That's
so
funny. That is
these
funny.
niggas is something else. These niggas is something else.
Look,
anyway,
the girl is legal, and that's great. She's tapping sexuality and all that stuff.
Anyway,
the video is somebody when they're young and they get older.
Yeah, it
still kind of messes with me. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what? Like that's even for me for like Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy. I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
And to me, my gauge is if you're younger than my sister. That's kind of how I do it because, that's my younger sister. I'm like, you younger than her? Like, it feel a little R. Kelly-ish to me. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Man, that remind me. Didn't they say something about R. Kelly and Aaliyah? Like she was 14, 15, 16?
Yeah, she was underage. They said her parents signed off on it. I got a question. We about to end this. But I got a real question for y'all, man. Her parents signed off on this shit, man, gave the consent. When are they gonna start holding some of these parents accountable for some of the shit they did? And I understand R. Kelly, but when are they gonna hold some of these parents accountable? They let their kids go over there. You know, R. Kelly peed on these kids a long time ago. We all saw the video, and you still let your daughter go chill with this nigga. Like, you got to be accountable for some of this shit too.
Exactly, you do.
I don't want to hear this. Like when they was doing that Finding R. Kelly bullshit and all the parents was on there, I'm like, you the motherfucker that introduced her to the R. Kelly. You let her go over there. You need to be held some kind of liable too. Like, you let the nigga do that. You sold your soul because you thought you was gonna be popping. That nigga took your daughter and peed on her like you peed on another girl. So I'm like, yo, I don't have no sympathy for you. That's just the truth.
That's wild, man.
Man, am I tripping? I just think the parents need some kind of they act like they excluded from the blame. Like you got some blame on your hands.
Of course, they need to be held accountable too.
Yo, motherfucking cannibal. I know a cannibal is out here. I'm gonna let my daughter go chill with the cannibal ass nigga, and then get mad when he eat her. Like, what kind of shit is that? You got to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Everybody that saw this nigga pee on that little 14-year-old, 15-year-old girl.
Even Boondocks made the.
Man, come on, bro. And you still letting your daughter go over there?
Come on, man.
Like he should have ran out of little kids by now. He should have been doing this to grown, at least 21, 18-year-olds by now. That's the ones that should be locked up.
But that was his thing, though.
14-year-old girl go over there for R. Kelly. It's on you. I got a problem with you.
I feel you.
That's just how I feel. Plus, fuck R. Kelly too, but I got a problem with you as well. You know what I'm saying?
But Book, I was gonna ask you too because I thought about it when I saw it. So, does it make you change how you feel about his music? That more stuff is coming out, or even like the stuff with Aaliyah and all that, or you still
Well, I told y'all. I mean, I'm not about to sit here and support him, but I mean, I'm gonna still listen to my songs that I like.
got you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I have maybe 4. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like off the top, I could tell you, Down Low Remix, favorite. You know what I'm saying? Of mine, The World's Greatest. I've never been a real fan of I Believe I Can Fly like that. Like a lot of people, I know that's a big record for him, but it's not like my type shit. Slow Dance, that's one. And what's the other one? Goddamn, it's with public announcement. Is that them? Public service? Public announcement, yeah. But at the end of it, goddamn, he says, all I know he says is, you want some R to the K to the E to the L to the Y. Ha! Like that part right there, that seals it for me on that song. I just can't think of off the top of my head. But that song, damn, I'm really no, that's not Slow Dance.
She's got that vibe. She got the vibe.
No, it's not Vibe.
Dedicated.
You know what? When we get offline, I'm gonna think of it. I already know it. I already know it's gonna pop in my head. But he says that at the end of the damn song. So you want some R to the K to the E to the L to the Y. Like he hit you with that too, and it's like so goddamn. I'm like, goddamn, R. Kelly. Yeah, tell them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
But those are my definitely those are my 3, and then that track right there. But you know what I'm saying? I like If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. You know what I mean? Like there's certain songs that like they're not really sexual like that. You know what I mean? Like the ones that I really like, they're not really,
great music, man. For sure.
They're not the sexual ones like Bump and Grind and all of that. You know, they made my ones. I like those ones. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel safe listening to those.
I got you.
You know what I
mean? Yeah. So you correlate the good music with hopefully he wasn't in that mind state of fucking with them little girls.
I can correlate a lot of them with the videos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like Down Low Remix, we got Fancy in there. Okay, she grown. I ain't worried about I see Fancy when I think of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Slow Dance, I think of him in a club with older, you know what I mean? Like with other older men. Like it's certain stuff like that. If I Could Turn Back the Hands of the Time, you know what I mean? It's him talking about his wife that died and like rewinding, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. So I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The World's Greatest is fucking Muhammad Ali. That's what we talking about. Like,
I like that song too.
Yeah, I like those. So like I said, Do Me and all that. Nah, I don't really, them ain't my things. Like, Seems Like You're Ready used to be my thing, but then it's like, I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you talking about a young girl, Seem Like You Ready? Like, I don't. I used to correlate it with Lisa Ray, but I can't no more. Can't no more. Sorry, Diamond. Sorry.
My thing is, it's not like I just put on my playlist to R. Kelly. Like, I don't like. I've never done it, but if it come across, I'm not going to turn it. I mean, I can separate the two. You know what I'm saying? They had people that do
I don't think of them like that though.
Yeah,
well, see, some people can't. You know what
I can separate the work from the person. I mean,
exactly.
It just is what it is, man. Like we listen to songs about killing and selling drugs all fucking day. Like you kind of hypocritical. Like if you, I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, you know, we talk about. I guess I don't know because we put kid. If you do anything to a kid or in a youth, we put that at that's the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? Of what you can do. So I guess that's why people canceling them. I'm not mad if you decide to cancel him, but he got some shit.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, let's not be crazy. You go to one of them clubs, especially the old head clubs, they still stepping in the name of love. Like,
but that's the thing too, man.
I'll tell you this.
Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say because we, you know, like how we gonna tie in the verses is I don't think there's nobody that would have beat this nigga in the verses. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like him, I see nobody, man or woman, that can rival what this nigga got in his catalog.
He would need a verse by himself.
Retarded. It is retarded what that nigga got as far as you talk about. God damn boy.
Yeah.
Like he'd have to go against Michael Jackson. Like that's what I would see. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think I know Prince is a hell of an artist, but I don't think Prince got like Prince ain't somebody's shit that I would want to see in a Verzuz. You know what I mean? Like his music don't move me like that. But yeah, R. Kelly
sleep
is
on
like,
Prince now. I like Prince.
Now he's
But he would have
good.
to go against somebody in that vein. That's
Yeah.
popish lane.
R. Kelly,
like
that's a
popular
different
music.
era, though.
He would have to
That's a
go
different
into like
I-
a niche genre lane.
Yeah,
because
Somebody had to
he
go
can't
against
even
somebody
go
like
against Usher. Usher would get smoked by R. Kelly. Like, and Usher is a hell of is a mega artist, but R. Kelly is that nigga is like
it's a different level musically.
yeah, he's different on the music tip, man. Like I don't condone anything that he's accused of. You know what I'm saying? Should he be found guilty or not? You know what I mean? But that nigga just his music is crazy, man. So
and
that's
like,
that. I don't know.
People did collaborations with the nigga, man. Like Jay-Z got a whole album with this. I'm just throw away the whole album. Jay-Z ain't had shit to do with that.
Yeah.
Big Cannon literally has one song, Gigolo. And
Biggest
you think I'm
record
gonna
for
throw
that
that
nigga.
one song away because R.
That
Kelly
song,
did that?
that joy fire, man.
No, I'm a gigolo,
Lots
had
of
lots of hoes. Come
Well,
on,
See,
man.
that's the thing, though. Like what y'all saying is like I just
like
don't really.
Yeah.
I don't agree with like the I guess like that cancel culture type stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
you can't like people make mistakes
Can't
and they
erase it.
celebrities, but
It's different. I agree with you on everything else but R. Kelly. Because R. Kelly is a human being.
R. Kelly, I get it. I know
he's canceled to me. Like I'm not fucking with no R. Kelly. Like
no, I mean I'm not either. But I'm just saying, even though I don't fuck with him, like I just R. Kelly is okay. The standard of cancel culture, I get that. But at the same time, like I just don't understand the culture in itself of canceling somebody. You don't cancel somebody because they did wrong or whatever the case. Like, I don't care what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, because at the end of the day, we don't judge. Like, or
we all
I mean,
fall short of the
do
goal of the
just
job,
naturally.
man.
But yeah, it's at the end, like when we die, like we being judged on a different level, man. So you canceling people, doing this, whatever, that shit don't matter, man. To me, I mean, that's my
extent. To a certain extent.
Yeah, I understand he's a celebrity. I get the personal opinion or
like
whatever it's called, the popular.
The baby just messed up. Where they say he messed up when he said stuff about if you got HIV and all that kind of stuff.
Who did?
Yeah,
the baby.
The baby.
Him. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
But some people from the organization actually sat down with him, had a conversation, enlightened him, and talked to him.
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be. But R. Kelly been fucking these little girls since way back.
I'm not defending that from.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is a great conversation before another game.
Right.
R. Kelly, fuck him. Like just because I understand what you're saying, but it's going to get tangled up with you putting it with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Like
right.
That's not who you want to tangle that shit up. Like fuck R. Kelly. If he fucking little girls and doing some of the shit I heard he was doing, and I heard he was fucking little boys too. So
I ain't gonna go that far.
Fuck R. Kelly.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Nah, but that's what they said.
That's what they said.
I can go with what I heard.
Hey, he liked what he liked, man.
So I'm not gonna stand next to him and say that shit like that. But it is what it is. How we get into R. Kelly? That's crazy.
We Verzuz.
Oh yeah, Verzuz. And I just asked, you know what I'm saying, Book, how you felt about.
Because we was talking about Chloe and we was talking about how we seen him at a young age. Yada.
Damn, that was a hard ass turn to R. Kelly. God damn.
Piper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Damn, this podcast is gonna be long as fuck. You know what I'm talking about?
Because we gotta add it in.
Yeah, we ain't put the verses recap in here. I might put it as another episode. I don't know, man. Who knows? It might just be 2 episodes come out on Sunday.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bless the people. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. But nah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes,
but thank you for getting up. Wait, now you already up, but thank you for.
I'm surprised this shit didn't cut off like it was at the start for us.
Yeah,
it held in there.
That's your spot right there, nigga. That's your spot.
I know. I need to mark it. I ain't got no pen on my. Yeah, this my spot right here. Just look for my ass balls. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I know it's dirty right here. I know I gotta. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Man, Greg.
Yeah.
Man. Give us a thing, man. Book me. I give it to you, man. Give it to the people, man.
What we giving to the people?
It's literally streaming right there at the bottom of the screen, man. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVP Podcast Gaming.
Wait, let's read that again, Greg.
Follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVP Podcast Gaming.
No. Let's read it one more time.
Man, this ain't remedial.
Okay, never mind. Go to one.
You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast.
Hey.
Email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com.
Exactly. And the Twitch and Facebook game is at MV Podcast Gaming.
That's what I said. At
MVP.
MV Podcast. Okay, I got you.
That's what you said like 2-3 times. But it's cool. It's cool. No problem. Just in case they can't find us, I wanted to make sure they.
Oh man, technically, you know, Greg.
Greg swear he got a little bit of Puerto Rican in him. Anyway,
Man, I might. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do. If you want to get technical, because
Patricia, you good?
I shouldn't be in you. You should be in her. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be the other way. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna be technical. Like, man, what y'all doing over there at that house?
Well, technically, yes. Technically, Greg, yes.
Hey.
Well,
technically.
I'll let y'all figure out what he's talking about. Until next
There's
time.
only one thing where that could happen. If you,
She poking at
Roddy Rich.
Anyway.
Roddy Rich. I ain't gonna say it, but Roddy Rich. Yeah, follow.
I was gonna say it then. Because I'm
the box, nigga. The box. What you talking about?
I don't. I'm still
That's in you. That's in you. If you go down on your woman, that is in you.
Come on now. Thank you. I have no shame.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I take it. I let it go.
That's all crazy.
I don't want to think of my nigga getting poked out like that. You know what I'm talking about?
He ain't trying to hear.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Until next time. Peace.
Peace out.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I